Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's session, we will discuss what is method overloading in Java. In last sessions, we discussed what is methods and what are all the methods with arguments and how to work with method with return type. So what is the static and non-static methods? Different concepts about methods we discussed. In today's session, we'll see clearly how to work with method overloading in Java. If you ask any Java developer, what is method overloading? They are giving one standard definition. So what is that? Creating the same method for multiple times with the different arguments is called method overloading. So I don't want to simply give you the definition, guys. We are not simply sitting here to understand the definition. We need to understand the concept. That's what I'll give you one practical example to understand this concept very effectively. So as we discussed in the last sessions, why we are creating method? We are using method to perform the validations for multiple times. For example, if you want to write the same lines of the code for multiple times, instead of writing the same lines of the code again and again manually, we are creating one method. And whenever we require that method, simply we can call the method. Simple guys, whenever we require that code, simply we can call the method. For that purpose, we are creating the methods. Understand guys? Now, coming to the next one. So assume that we are all working in a same project. We are all the developers and we are all working in the same project. And I'm the developer one, and I would like to read the data from Excel file. For reading the data from Excel file, first we need to open the sheet. At the same time, second developer, third developer also reading the data from Excel file. They are also opening the sheet. So every developer needs to open the sheet here. Since every developer required to open the sheet, they need not to write the code again and again manually. As a senior member in the project, I'm going to create one method to open the sheet. So how I'm going to create the method, that we'll see. I created one class called method overloading here. In method overloading class, I'm going to create one method to open the sheet. So how I'm creating method? Simple guys. Public void open sheet. Public void open sheet. I just created open sheet method. So my intention is what? This method can be used by any Java developer in the project. Simply by giving the name of the sheet, that sheet will get open. So that's what I'm giving the argument as a string argument. String, what is that? Yes, name. So do you remember this concept guys? Methods with argument concept. Okay. So now I just created one method called open sheet, and I'm parameterizing the value as a argument as a string s name. So here usually we need to write the code here to open the sheet, but I'm not writing the code here guys. I'm just showing you how method overloading works. I'm just simply printing one statement, system.out.println sheet plus s name plus simply I'm giving open successfully. So this is the message I'm giving here. So once I create the method, I informed all the team members, dear team, so I created one method for opening the sheet. So going forward, if anybody wants to open the sheet, simply call this method. Don't write your code manually because I already created one method. So once I give the confirmation to all the team members, now I am the one of the team member, like to open one sheet. Till yesterday, I was writing the code to open the sheet. But today morning, I got the confirmation from the senior member to use the method for opening the sheet. That's what I decided to open. I decided to call the method. So before calling the method, we already discussed, guys. Before calling any method, we need to understand, we need to focus on two different areas. One is whether the method is accessible or not. Second one is if it is accessible. Second point is what? How can we access? Yes, this method is accessible because I make this method as a public. Understand? And this method is what? Non-static. We can access with the help of the object. So if I want to use this method, simply I'm writing the code here. I'm going to create an object. How to create an object here? Simple guys, see, method overloading. Object equals to new method overloading. New method overloading. After that, with the help of the object, we can call the method. See, obj dot open sheet. I would like to open the sheet called ABCD. I'm just giving ABCD. Understand guys? Another team member wants to open XYZ sheet. So what another team member is doing now? Obj dot open sheet. open sheet of XYZ. Understand guys? Another team member wants to open KLM sheet. What the team member can do? Simply obj dot open sheet of what? KLM. That's all. Simply run this code. When you run this code, see the respective sheets are opening. I hope you understand this concept, guys. So as a team members, we are always writing the code to open the sheets. Instead of every time writing the code, as a senior member, I created one method. Simply you are calling the method by specifying the sheet name. That sheet is getting opened here. Understand everyone? So this is how we are working with these methods. So after some time, Kishore, another team member wants to open the sheet. So how team member is opening the sheet? Simple. Suppose I am the one of the team member. I would like to open the sheet. But here the problem is what, guys? Here the problem is what? I don't know the sheet name. I know only sheet number. Understand guys, I know only sheet number. Can I call this method? Can I use this method? No. Suppose I'm giving 69. So it will throw an error. Why? Because I created a method, open sheet method with string argument. But here I'm trying to give the integer argument. So it throws an error. That is the reason guys. So what is the meaning of this? So user cannot able to use this method to open the sheet based on the sheet number. So, but that is not we are expecting guys. So any team member can open the sheet, but some team members are opening the sheet by giving the sheet names, and some team members are opening the sheet by giving the sheet indexes. So anyone can use this method. Okay, that is the reason. Creating the another method. See, void open sheet, same method I'm creating. Understand everyone, same method I'm creating. So why? Because to avoid the confusion, if I create the new method guys, so people will get confused when they're calling. That's what I created, the same method, open sheet with int argument. So this concept we call it as a method overloading. Create the same method for multiple times with the different arguments. Here I gave the string argument, here I gave the int argument guys. So in simple words guys, one task we can do it in different ways. So in a programmatic manner, we need to convert all the possible ways into the programming. That is called as method overloading. So let me start with this system.out.println. Simply I'm giving sheet plus s number plus what is that? Opened successfully. Okay, understand everyone guys, opened successfully. So what is the advantage of this method guys? What is the advantage of this method? Now I am the team member. I know the sheet number. So what to do? Obj dot, when I'm trying to access open sheet method, I can able to see two methods with the same name, open sheet and open sheet, but with the two different. First method is having the int argument and second method is having argument. Now I know the sheet number. That's what I'm using the first method. Int argument I'm using. What is that? 69. So another team member wants to open the sheet based on the sheet number. So what that team member can do? Obj dot open sheet of what? 88. Understand everyone? Another team member wants to open. Okay, ABC sheet. What the team member can do? Open sheet string argument. Which type of data you would like to pass into the method? That respective method we need to access here. So open sheet of what? I'm just giving ABC. Understand everyone guys? So problem solved, but new problem came here. So one team member wants to open the sheet based on the sheet name as well as the sheet number. So I can't use this method in that case. So that's what I decided to create one more method guys. What is the one more method I'm creating? Public void open sheet of what? Int s number, comma, int s number. Next one is what? Next one, string s name. So understand guys, three methods names are same. So I'm just giving only sheet opened successfully. Okay, sheet opened successfully I gave. Understand, sheet opened successfully. So I created one more method with the two more arguments guys. See, open sheet with string argument, open sheet with int argument, open sheet with the int argument as well as the string argument. This concept we called it as a method overloading. Now let me start with this. Now I would like to open the sheet based on the, okay, see, based on, see, you can see the same method for three times. Open sheet of what? Okay, so for example, sheet number is 56. And that name of the sheet is what? Name of the sheet is what? A, B, C, D, E, F is the sheet name. This is the way we are working with method overloading. Simple way, guys. In simple words, one task we can do it in multiple ways. So all the possible ways we are converting into programming, that is possible with the help of the method overloading. So definition is very simple: creating the same method for multiple times with the different arguments. With the different arguments, that is called as method overloading. Same way we have a constructor overloading as well, that we'll discuss in the next sessions, guys. So I hope you understand, guys. Let me know if you have any clarifications as usual. So I'll give you the quick reply with the solution. Thank you for watching, guys. Qshore Technologies.